Hey y'all, I'm the old man, that's Simon Belmont, and we're back, and we're gonna see what this little town has to offer. Hopefully, Morning Star. And then we could go get the Flame Whip, like, immediately after we get the Morning Star. That'd be cool. I'm pretty sure it's not in here, though. See, two wall. What's this guy selling? That he needs to, that I need to break down 2 walls. What you selling, son? What you got? Buy some of your laurels. Dude, who's gonna buy your laurels when I have to break down 2 walls? Of course they make you invincible, so maybe that's sort of like protection. You don't want everybody to be invincible, I guess. That would be weird. And I completely don't remember this town at all. Isn't that weird? Not really, seeing as I don't remember hardly anything. And I'm still trying to get used to. I always stop doing this for a while, and then I do it, and then I have to remember how to do this again. Oh, Morning Star! Yay! Buy one. I would love to. I don't have enough though, and it's only 200, and we are not there yet. No, wait, 100, 118. So we're actually pretty close to it. So we are in the right spot. Blessed be. Somebody asked if I was a Wiccan because I say that so much. I'm like, have you not watched any other of the videos? I think it's pretty obvious that I'm not, but you know, what are you gonna do? I do need to find a church though, so I can fill up my life, as you would do in real life. When you're sick, you go to a church and then have somebody push you down on the ground and tell you didn't have enough faith because you weren't healed. That's more accurate, I think, unfortunately. But I've never, I've been in some of those circles, and it's weird. It's always weird. I think I already talked about that though. I talked about it in the last series, so I won't talk about that again. I've already talked about that sort of thing. And I don't want to repeat myself, even though I do repeat myself quite often because I don't remember what I have said. And what was I going to say? I keep, for some reason, this wasn't what I was going to say, but for some reason I keep buying, oh geez, another sombrero person. I keep buying board games, even though I can't technically play any with anybody right now because of COVID, but I keep buying them. So I have, I think, at least four that I don't have that nope, that's the Morning Star room. Okay, so there's no church in this town. This is a godless heathen town that sells weapons and invincibilities, but has no church. Them dang liberals run this town, I tell you what. Okay, so I think we can just, like, probably get some hearts here, maybe? Oh, he's a bit fast. I don't want him to careen into me. I'm not quite ready to die yet. How many guys do I have left? Does it say? L2? That's 2 guys? So we'll just... Oh, okay, good. We'll just grind in there. One of the things that I do think is funny, though, now that I guess I'm talking about politics again, that I'm a lot more liberal now, that I'm a bleeding heart liberal, is when people say liberals don't care about family values. I'm like, I don't think that's true. Because I know liberal people, and they like their families. And also, all the LGBT community that's trying to fight for the right to have families. They like families. They want to be families. I don't think that means what you think it means. So let's whip some zombies, shall we? Hey, once we get that, once we get the, what do I keep wanting to say? See, I can't talk anymore. I think it's all the Coke Zero and Diet Coke I drink. Because I know that's not good for you. But I don't want to eat the sugar. But I don't know if it matters. And I can't remember what I was going to say. So, there you go. Board games. Let's talk about board games. So, apparently I have a real... what's the word? Affection. That's the word I want. Affection for worker placement games. Because, like, the last, like, few that I've bought have been all worker placement. And they're like, so last time I went out and it was like, I bought a game, I'm like, okay, I have to consciously not buy a worker placement game. Because the last one I got was Tiny Epic Dinosaurs, and that's worker placement. Excuse me. And so then I got an expansion for Potion Explosion, which is not worker placement, and I got Marvel Villainous, which is also not worker placement. So... And we haven't played either of them. then Azul came in the mail yesterday. I haven't played that one. I've played that one on Tabletop Simulator, but I haven't played it like in real life. We just like it. My wife and I like it. And she's like she really like, I think her favorite, as far as I know so far, is Sagrada, which is dice, and it's kind of like Sudoku with dice. And there goes my phone, because nobody ever knows when I'm on lunch. Even though I tell people, I text, I go, I'm going to lunch. And then without fail, somebody calls me on lunch. Every time. It's fine though. They can wait. See, that's a good thing about being in billing, is like, nobody's gonna die. Nobody's gonna die. And I'm at lunch, so, I mean, they shouldn't call me anyway. But they do, and that's fine. But I'm in billing, nobody's gonna die. They'll be fine. They can just wait till I'm done recording and off lunch. Oh, we don't have enough. Dagnabbit. We're gonna have to go hit some of those ghost things. I like how the transition between night and morning, and then like you're still standing there with the whip out, like all of a sudden it just gets bright daylight out. I'm almost there though. It's bright, super bright daylight. You're like, okay, now it was dark, pitch dark, and now it's bright light out. Like an Ed Wood movie. Come on, guys. I need you to give me hearts, please. Like two heart, like two. That's what I need. Come on. This gives me memories of trying to grind for the Crissaegrim. Just flipping screens, waiting for the drop. Because you know what's going to happen is I'm going to finally get enough hearts, and then it's going to be nighttime again, and that will be bad. One more heart, guys. Come on. There's one of the guy in the mansions that like just gives you laurels. He like, hey, just take some laurels. And he's in one of the mansions, but I can't remember which. Come on, you guys. I can't remember which one. I also like deck builders a lot too. That's probably my other worker placement and deck builders, probably my two favorite genres. So Star Realms, Ascension. I got one called Heart of Crown, but I haven't played it yet. That's one of those that I haven't played. I have the Star Trek Next Generation deck builder. Haven't played that one. The only problem with deck builders is you can have times when there's a bit too much to do. One of the reasons why I haven't played the Star Trek one is because not only are you building your deck, but then you have to kind of go on missions, and there's a lot of extra things to do. And I'm just not sure, you know, like, yay, that's the most expensive thing we'll buy. And at some point we can get the flame, but that's on the way to draft. I'm not worried about the flame right now. Deck build. So, and then there's like, and Ascension is pretty good. You're fighting monsters, you're building your deck. But Star Realms and like Hero Realms are really kind of the best, because you're just getting cards and fighting other players. So there's not, you're building your deck, but there's not like a whole bunch of build your deck, now you're doing a whole bunch of other things. Though there was this one game called Clank that I played, which was pretty good, and it was you build your deck and then you're like exploring a dungeon, and that was pretty cool. And I won that game too. All right, y'all. At least I don't need hearts now. See, that's, you have to get them on the upswing because that's the, okay, so this is the tornado thing, and I think need the red crystal. I can't remember where the thing is where you get the flame. I can't remember anything. But the tornado takes us straight through, and we can go this way, and there's another I wonder if this, I think you're supposed to go that way to get to Castlevania. And then, is it this way for the... I don't know, because the screen isn't the right one. Get our crystal back out. So, like, I'm curious if on the map, like, this sort of loops over. I'm not sure. And yes, okay, so this is the part we're gonna go. We're gonna go ahead and get the flame, and then we'll go back to that mansion. Because what a horrible night to have a curse. It seems like the day and night switching is happening a lot more than it normally does, but maybe that's just me. And hey, I don't really care if I die now, because, like, I'm not really saving up. It's a good thing. I don't care. Don't care if because I'm not saving up for anything. All right, how do you get in here? How do I get in here, dagnabbit? That's how we go. All right, here we are. Come here, sir. I need some flame for my whip. Which is kind of too bad because, like, you don't have... Then you just, you just have this forever. Oh, my flippin' word. You don't have the Morning Star for very long, and then you just go ahead and get the... You go ahead and get the flame whip, and then you're done. Because this is the last whip of the game right here. So let's go do that mansion now, and then that will probably be the end of this video. I think we go down there. I can't remember where the last mansion is, to be honest with you. It's somewhere. We'll find it. It's somewhere. And we already have a stake, so we don't even have to worry about that. So that's cool. I just don't remember the layout of this, whatever it is. Cave? No, mansion. That's what it is. One oddball game, like, there's some games that I don't, like, I'm not wild about Carcassonne for whatever reason. I like Catan okay. Son of a gun. I like Catan okay. I like playing it, but it's definitely not my favorite. Tiny Epic Galaxies is really fun, if you've ever played that. I like playing board games in general, so I'm not too picky. The only games that I genuinely do not like are, oh yeah, okay. I was kind of confused. I was confused there for a minute. The games I generally don't like are the ones where you have to figure out, like, who the traitor is or what other people are thinking. So a game like what do I want to say? Werewolf, or sometimes like Resistance, or a game like that. I just don't want to have to figure out. Scotland Yard was another one I didn't like. Anything where you have to, like, sort of figure out what somebody else is thinking. I don't usually like those. Where am I? I am lost. Hey. Haha, now you're stuck, son. I generally just, I don't like those. This is where the guy's up on the roof. See, there's the state guy. But, yeah. Anyway. I can't remember what I was gonna say. What's in Mysterium? I didn't like Mysterium either, because it's one of those like, you follow these clues and you have to like figure out what that particular person is thinking and what they mean when they did this certain thing, and I can't. I feel like my life in general is trying to figure out what people think, and so I just am not interested in doing that. Like normally, I'm just not. I don't want to. I just no interest in doing that. So I like games where I just can sit down and play. And though sometimes when I play games, one of the things I don't like, I don't know if anybody else has experienced this too, is like sometimes I'll feel like I take my turn and then like an hour goes by before my turn comes around again. And okay, good. It's like, wait, where are we going? Well, it's like forever for my turn to come around again, and then I can't. I don't like. Okay, and then you go away for a while, and yeah. Anyway, so we're done for today. We did that one. We got to find the last thingy, and then it's Dracula. So we're almost done. Come back and see me next time, and I'll talk about some other random thing.